Welcome to Be Seen Season 2. Hosted by yours truly, Divina, Duven. Hola mis amores, it is your host Divina Duven and we're back with another episode of To Be Seen Season 2. Today's guest is a performer, producer, community organizer, and an artist whose work continues to push drag beyond entertainment and into activism, accessibility, and collective care. As the mother of the House of Magick and the creator of Riot Night, Luna has helped build a space centered around live performance, community resources, and radical self-expression, bringing together drag, art, advocacy, and accessibility under one roof. Their work has earned titles including MX Indie Pride 2024 and MX Gay Circus City 2025, and most recently, they competed for the Mr. Indie Pride under another one of their personas, Luca. Please welcome to the To Be Seen Season 2 stage, Luna Magick.
Yay!
Hi,
I
Luna.
feel so seen.
Yes. Welcome. We are so happy that you're here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you for taking the time to come and talk with us for a little bit.
Absolutely.
For the first section of our podcast, I want to just start, how are you doing? Have you been doing?
I've been doing, under this current climate, it's been tough.
Yes.
But, just holding on to each other and trying to form a little safe bubble for me and my chosen ones to be ourselves and, our fullest diva selves together.
Yeah, that's very good to hear. I think I completely agree. We are living during very, very dark times, but it is very important to find a support system and embrace all of the people that we love and adore, especially in our queer community.
Yeah.
It is very important to have those people that hold you during the dark times.
Yeah, especially when, I feel like I'm a person who is incredibly, incredibly lucky. In the dark times that we're having, I'm still doing exactly what I want to be doing. I am trying to just continue on and shoulder, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
And that's what we have to keep doing. We have to keep challenging these people that want to put us in boxes and wants to erase us. So I think standing up to them and continuing doing what we do, I think that's an act of resilience in itself.
And I think also a really important thing for me lately has been realizing that while we are important and we can make change, it is not up to me solely to be that change. All I can do is rally the people around me and try to build that little army, I guess.
And continue doing you and being the beautiful person that you are.
Absolutely.
So I was really curious and I wanted to ask you, how did Luna Magick come to life? How did everything started for you?
So many things had to happen for this to happen. It started with childhood trauma, of course, where we all kind of begin, and theater and dance club and cheerleading and improv comedy classes and tournaments. And it all kind of culminated into falling in love with the art form of drag, because it could be everything, all balled up into one.
Yeah. What are some of your maybe inspirations or creative influences?
Yeah. Creme Fatale is a huge artist that I found in the beginning and just really fell in love with. She was a woman that was a creature and unapologetically pink and blue and whatever she wanted to be. Also just very strong Latina woman who I was fortunate enough to take a couple of makeup classes with online while she was offering that. And she's a huge inspiration, as well as Ethel Lovelace. Seeing her perform and be this presence backstage with whoever was in the dressing room, it kind of gave me the permission to claim some space and say, I belong here too, and I can make art and bring people to buy drinks at the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. What has been your favorite part? This is kind of like a two-part question. So, what has been your favorite part about performance in general and getting to get on a stage and share your art? But also, what has been your favorite part about performing in Indianapolis specifically?
Yeah. I guess there's kind of like a two-parter, because there's like the one part of it that I experience consistently, like every time I get up to perform, you get that rush, and we all describe it as like, I don't even know what was happening. I don't remember what I did, but it felt good. And like that feeling of that adrenaline and being like, yes, this is my moment for everyone in the bar to look at me right now and do my little song and dance, do my little music video that I've been creating in my head since I was a child, looking out a window, watching raindrops race. And like, that's top, experience. But also when you're at those events that are like family events and you see that little kid in the crowd that's holding the same flag you hold, and it reminds you of like why you actually do what you do, because those feelings of rush and excitement at the gay bar are nothing compared to seeing you, seeing little you be uplifted in ways you never were. I have like a lot of issues with my dad personally, and like to have a father come up with a little non-binary child that looked like me and said they wanted to say hi to you, and I wanted to make sure that they got to do that, it heals me. And it heals the little Luna that likes to twirl and makes the outfits and jewelry and stuff.
That is so beautiful, and I think I can agree 1,000 times. I think a lot of times we sit back and think about the little kid that we used to be and be like, I can't believe that I became that person that maybe we would see on media or on TV or even on the street, and we would be like, oh, this person is so cool and this person is like me. But back then maybe we did not have all of the answers. We were afraid. So it's really cool to become that like empowerment for the new generation.
That person that like we needed to see as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because like I've never saw anybody like me when I was growing up. I really wasn't exposed to queer culture in general. But yeah, it was just so cool getting to experience that.
That's beautiful. Something that really stands out to me about your journey is that a lot of the work that you do centers about creating safe spaces and spaces for other queer people to be themselves, to express themselves and share their craft and their art. And one of them that's very prominent, not only in your career, but also in the Indianapolis scene, is your monthly show that you created called Riot Night. So I would love to ask you a little bit about that. If you want to tell us how that came to be, how the idea was originated.
Yeah, Riot Night is really my passion project. Back from 2014 to 2017, I was studying women and gender studies at Ball State. And that kind of led me into a direction of like intersectional feminism and having those, like my capstone classes where it was all women and gender studies majors, which was like very small classes. When I walked, there were 6 of us. It was really cool. But having those little spaces where it was all WGS people and we're all sociologists and like-minded, I really found that I grew in those spaces, and I wanted to create more of those. We have so many amazing, community spaces in the scene, but I just didn't see any that I felt catered to everybody. And that's so hard to do, and not everybody needs to cater to everyone. But I wanted to kind of merge drag worlds, bring in the old with the new, and Yeah, because we're going to need each other through this.
I think that speaks a lot about who you are as a person, and it is so incredible. And we are so lucky that we have people like you to create these spaces that maybe we didn't have before. So I want to thank you for doing such an incredible job and ask a follow-up question, which would be, what would you want people to feel or leave feeling after they experience a riot night?
Leaving a riot night, I want people to feel like they have a place to go next month. They've got something to look forward to. There are people that live around them that are like them and do support them and care about them in a way that's real, and more than like wanting them to buy tickets and drinks at the bar, but wanting them to get tested and have access to those harm reduction resources, and each other.
Yeah. Beautiful. One thing that stands out to me about Riot Night 2 is how much you push for accessibility, which is so important. I feel like we don't have many drag shows specifically in town where you have an ACL interpreter, where you think about everybody and think about creating spaces for everybody to be able to go and be able to enjoy a drag show. Not only that, but also creating a very diverse cast of entertainers. I think we can see it a lot on the drag scene where a lot of the shows are not as diverse, and it is hard for alternative or entertainers that maybe don't fit into the box of what people think that drag is, because at the end of the day, drag is anything that you want it to be and more. Like, I think that's one of the things I love the most about drag, that you can just be anything you want.
And that's what I love the most about like my drag and a lot of the other alternative people in our scene is there are no rules. We're all performing gender and we're all making up our own rules as we go, and it's the same with drag times 10, because drag is life times 10.
Yes.
So why fit in a box?
Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. We're going to go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be right back with more Luna Magic.
Pride Month is in full effect. There are still more opportunities for you to catch Luna at one of their upcoming shows. First up, on June 20th, you can see them at the Shelby Street Tavern for a Saturday night double feature, including a drag show and outdoor movie screening, hosted by Hailey Pino. Doors at 8, show at 9, and a movie to follow at 10:30. Next, make sure to support Riot Night, happening every first Tuesday of the month. The next show is happening on July 7th at the Black Circle, hosted and produced by Luna, featuring the House of Magick and some of your local favorites.
Welcome back to To Be Seen. This time around, we have the pleasure of having Luna Magick in the studio. Welcome back, Luna. While we were taking our little break, the phone keeps ringing, and I think there's a call for you. So
Is the call
you should check
coming
it
from
out.
inside the house?
I think it is coming from inside the house, literally.
To Be Seen hotline, this is Luna.
Hi, this is me, Calico Magic Waffle, leaving a voicemail for Luna Magic on the To Be Seen podcast.
They did not include sound
A little
effects.
story time about Luna. Back in 2024, they asked me to become a Magic literally 2 months after I started doing drag, which was very scary because I was not wearing wigs back then. So I don't know what they saw in me, but I have been a Magic since then, and it's been so much fun, such a joy. I love Luna so much, and some of my favorite memories of us together is literally just watching movies on their couch, watching bad reality TV shows. Oh my god. But I love Luna so
The
much. I
soundboard
cannot wait to
killing
see
me.
more shit that you do in the future. I love doing Riot Night with you at Black Circle on the first Tuesday of every month.
Come on,
you can
promo.
go back and take the Mr. Indie Pride title. You already won Mix back in 2024. So I'm proud of you. Thank you for seeing something in me and helping me out with my confidence now. You've created a monster. But I love
What an idiot.
Screaming. And I think that the call was
You're
coming.
grounded.
The call was coming from literally inside the
Oh my
house,
God.
the House of Magic.
No one can stop you from digging in your butt. Go for it. God. Amazing. That is my child.
For
Sound machine and all.
I loved it. I think this has been one of the most iconic voicemail messages we have gotten this entire season. And it makes sense that it's coming from such a beautiful and iconic character in our...
The Magics are icons, I guess.
It's true.
You heard it
it's
here.
True. For all of those of you that don't know, that was Calico Magic Waffle, which I'm sure all of you know who that voice was.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much, Calico, for leaving your message for Luna. And I think this is going to lead us perfectly into something that I wanted to talk about. Another safe space that you have created for a community, and that is the House of Magic. So what does being a drag mother and mentor mean to you?
To me, it means creating a space where people can bring their whole selves and find others that will support them as well. I've been a part of so many amazing groups, Morningstar namely, and I love my Morningstar family. This is only an addition to that constellation, which is what I like to call Magic. We're a constellation, not a family tree. So just creating a space where we know we're going to have a hot meal together every quarter and play some games, plan out what we want to be doing in Riot Night. I get some input from them on what they want to see, when they want to be a part of things. Just really getting to know each other on a deeper level and holding each other accountable.
Yeah. Are there any memories or moments that have stood out to you that, or maybe like even fun experiences with the House of Magic that you would like to share with our audience and with me?
Yes. Well, I think our best memories are to come. We're so fresh and new. But definitely our photo shoots that got us kind of started in social media. I wanted to gift everyone that agreed to be a part of my little group a little photo shoot session with Dorothy Dagger. And we had our little cloud photo shoot, and it felt so perfect for our vibe and what we want to accomplish.
Which such a beautiful photo shoot. I got to look at the social media of the House of Magic that you can go ahead and follow if you haven't yet, and you will be able to see this amazing photo shoot of all of the members so far.
Yeah.
Of the House of Magic.
The only prompt was that we were going to have clouds and colors, and however they wanted to bring themselves was how I wanted them to be a part of it. Kind of like the same philosophy of just the house in general. When I asked each of them, this can look however you want it to look. I can be mother, I can be sister. I just want you to be included when we have family dinner night.
Thank you, Luna. We're going to go ahead and take another little break. But before we do that, I wanted to give a shout out to all of the members of the House of Magic. And we'll be right back with some more content for you.
Thank you for watching and listening to Be Seen. We want to take the time to feature and promote some local shows happening this month. On June 20th, we have the very first edition of Pancha's Penthouse, a brand new show debuting at the back door, hosted by the beautiful and talented Pancha LaFleur. Also happening on June 20th, Kinker is back at the White Rabbit Cabaret for a special Daddy's Day edition, featuring an All Kings cast. Doors open at 8 p.m. and a show at 9 p.m. On June 27th, Irvington Pride is back. Enjoy a day filled with vendors, live entertainment, drag shows, celebration, and more. Make sure to follow Irvington Pride to stay up to date on all of the events happening this year.
I think one thing about drag makeup, and maybe we can leave this in, I don't know, for like a paper or something. Now that we're talking about it, when I was getting started, kind of like just practicing doing my own mug, and till this day, it literally does not come together until the end, like the very end.
Yep.
Like you could be almost done, and if there's one thing missing, like it's not gonna.
Oh, yeah. Whether it's like the rhinestone or the lashes or that little glitter topper, like it can be okay, and then you add that extra little oomph and it takes it over the edge, and you're like, never mind, I forgot.
Yeah. Welcome back to
Take two.
Take Two.
I live.
Welcome back to To Be Seen Season 2. This time around, we have in the studio Luna Magick. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Of course. It has been such a beautiful and insightful conversation. I have really enjoyed getting to know you a little bit better and talk about some things that are important to you. Another topic that I wanted to discuss, and it is actually a passion and something that we both enjoy, is pageantry. But we do it on different categories. You have so far done it both as more recently Mr., but before in the MX category. I think it is very important to highlight gender diversity in this part of drag culture that has been around for so long. I think it is very important that now more and more systems are embracing MX categories, and you have been successful at that by being MX Indie Pride 2024 and MX Circus City 2025, and I'm sure that there's going to be many, many more to come. So how has that experience been for you?
I love performing in the mixed category. It's my favorite. I have performed in Mr. most recently, and I do plan on performing in Miss and taking a crown and being Miss Indie Pride. My goal is to be the first person with all three.
And I totally see that for you.
Apollo better move back to Indianapolis if they want to beat me. But yeah, no, mix is so much fun, and it's my favorite category because it has no rules. Well, it has rules, but as like far as what like kinds of pieces you want to wear, you can wear, female shoes with some male pants, and what does that mean? Female shoes? My shoes have a
Wake it up.
No. Yeah, so like personally, I don't like to categorize clothing as like this is male, this is female. I get so tired with the if you're in a mixed category, you should have this percentage of masculine clothing and this percentage of no. I'm non-binary, and that is what I say it is. So
I think it just opens the door for you to be you, like completely you, and that doesn't have to mean anything in specific. I think it kind of like throws away a lot of those maybe like more set stereotypes, which I also hate. So again, I think it is like so important that we have the mixed categories now in pageantry.
yeah, like being so strict with the binary and what people can and cannot wear, like it's the same thread that leads you down to transphobia. Like you follow it long enough and you're going to reach there. So might as well just do what you want, wear what you want, look how you want, and who cares?
How did winning titles like Mix Indie Pride and Mix Gay Circus City has impacted you?
It's been a huge stepping stone to other things. I I attribute my win for Mixed Indie Pride with gaining me the responsibility and the ability to have Riot Night. I think it kind of platformed me up to a place where I could be trusted to direct a show, and I was a part of, these projects, so I could probably have my own project. So it really was more of a springboard to get me into other spaces. It's from Indie Pride, I then went into IDT and did my first show with a lead role there, and, produced other shows and have been asked to be a part of some nonprofit benefit projects. So I think it really helped platform me to a place where I could, be a community leader.
I think as we have been talking this whole time, one common theme has been visibility, which can be life-changing for people that don't always see themselves represented in media or on even like local stages. So what do you hope for the future of mixed pageantry, or what do you hope to continue to see?
I hope to see more performers and more varieties. Like, I am a very feminine non-binary performer. I want to see more like masculine non-binary performers, and more people that float between the two, like I love to do with Luca. Just more variety, more art, more creativity, and more people to help us in this community, because I really feel like the queer community is a tapestry, and the more we hold on to each other, like the stronger we are against everything we're facing.
I think holding a title and winning a title comes with a lot of the responsibility of maybe even like a role model or a mentor throughout your reign. Do you have any people in mind that you think have what it takes and that you think have a message that would translate into the pageantry world that you would like to maybe mention?
Like specific people?
Yeah.
Well, I really want to see a crown on your head, for one. You've been coming for them hard, and I can't wait to see more glitz and glam on your noggin.
Thank you. And I know it's going to happen, and I feel like we connected a lot whenever we competed together at this past Indie Pride pageant. And one thing that I was already thinking, and then you said, I feel like it'll be so cool, and I know it's going to happen, that one day we're probably going to get the opportunity to reign together.
Yes.
So
you be my miss, I'll be your mister.
Yes, that would be so cool.
You want to be my wifey?
Yes, like please. I accept. I do.
Amazing. I'll get down on one knee later.
We'll make sure to get it on video for you, the To Be Seen audience. We have unfortunately reached the end of our conversation today. First, I want to thank you so much for everything that you have shared and for taking the time out of your day to, not to break the third wall, but to get up so early and get this beautiful and come here and decide to have this conversation with us. On To Be Seen, we have a little bit of a signature closer where we give our guests the opportunity to address the audience directly and say anything you would like to say, any message you'd like to share. So whenever you're ready, I want to invite you to look at your camera and you share your message.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I guess I'll just say what I say when I close all of my shows, because that's like the most important things that I say when I have a microphone in my hand. And that is, first and foremost, trans lives matter, Black lives matter, Black trans lives matter, Asian hate is late, free Palestine, free Sudan, free the Congo, free Tibet, free any brown person that is just trying to live their motherfucking life, free any queer person that is just trying to live their motherfucking life, including in Palestine. And fuck the data centers. Just get an artist to do things and have your own thoughts, for the love of God. Get home safe or I'll kick your ass.
Thank you so much, Luna. We are so lucky to have you here and to have you in our community. And I know we'll see so much more of you. For everybody watching at home that has made it to this point, we want to thank you, and I want to encourage you to go ahead and follow Luna because you don't want to miss any part of their journey. Make sure you like, comment, and share if you like this video. This is very, very special to us, and it is a platform that we're trying to build, and we need your support to be able to keep bringing all of these beautiful stories for you to see, and we need to not only uplift but document queer stories. We love you so, so, so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.